everybody. Thanks for stopping in. I came out here to look for something. Anybody else have a garage that, looks like, this with just junk piled in the corner? Like this stuff should be in the attic. This stuff should be, anyways, I don't know. Like that's part of the new RV bed sitting on the side of the wall with the bikes. I don't know, windshield over there. I just don't know, man. This side looks pretty good, and you guys are going, well, why is that all piled up? And this side looks good, because that's where the wife comes in and parks, and that's where she gets out with the door. And by God, if that wasn't clear, well, I wouldn't be sleeping in bed tonight. So anybody married, you know what I'm talking about. So whole point of me to stopping like this, I was in here and I'm making a video about heat shielding for the UTV, and I already did it before, but I had extra heat shield stuff, and yeah, exactly right. I had extra. I don't know where the extra went, or well, that's a lot of space hiding in this. That's kind of funny. This whole shelf is kind of empty. Like, all these are full, but that one right down there is empty. And because it's blocked by these nice ice chests that are like in the way there. So there's no way for me to know that shelf is just empty, where all this stuff probably belongs. All right. Anyway, I can't find the heat shielding, the extra wrap on it. But it's very common. You can find it at any dang store out there. It's just, yeah. All right. Well, I got the big dogs out here. Grab them. Grab the big dog a bone. I got a little dog in there, but she does not need a whole full piece of that. So let's just grab her a few little nibbits. Big dog can have a bone, because she really likes her bones, and it's kind of weird because she's fixed, so I don't know why she likes her bones so much. Yeah, that's a joke. I guess nobody gets it. She still likes her big bones even though she's fixed. Hey, little one, here's a little runt. Yeah, I know, just making noise here. I'm going to put it there. Don't let Big Dog get your little pieces. All right, let's get on outside and get to this video. I had it already started for you guys, but because I'm doing it the lazy way, because I don't want to take everything apart. But yeah, landmine, don't step on it. But yeah, so everything's, I got these real fancy garages. This is the side of the house, RV gate, which an RV can't fit in here. But this is double, because I bought a tarp that was too small. Then I got one that covered the tires so they don't get dry rot. That first one don't. But then I still put on a regular tarp because it just saves the sun from going through it in Arizona and keeps the water off of it. Same thing with the Foreman. I put a tarp and then it's cover over it, and hell, that cover right there actually finally ripped after I think over a year, and I just duct taped it because I'm too cheap to buy another one, which it's $40-50. But hey, $40-50, that's quite a bit of groceries nowadays. So, well, not quite a bit of groceries, but it goes towards groceries. So I'm gonna flip this camera around, and before I get into this whole heat shield thing, which you can see part of it there, and this is the stuff I'm talking about, guys. You can go buy that foil thing in a round rolled up tube. You can buy that any Home Depot, and I want to say it's in the $20 range, especially for the big piece I bought, and I didn't even use it all. I think I gave away the rest of it. That might be what I did. Somebody needed it, and I said, I didn't even use all this. You take it and have it, and I gave it away. All right, moving on. We'll come back to the heat shield. We need to talk real fast, so let me flip this camera around. Can you see me? Hat's on a little crooked there. Sexy old man. Just kidding. So, hey, everybody. Just a real quick little pause before we get to that. Well, that kind of shakes the camera. Anybody getting epileptic yet? Anyways, all right. Epilepsy, is that? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, this is going to be like a parts video, or parts, or how to, or what to do, or, you know, technical video. I just want to give everybody a heads up on this one real quick. I'm going to keep doing these, but I'm also going to start dropping in riding videos again. It's getting cool here in Arizona. I got to stop touching that because it keeps vibrating it. And I'm going to start dropping in a little here and there kind of riding videos. I'm going to try to do them different. I'd like to kind of do it where you can see where I'm going or see where I'm at. But then I start thinking there's some places I don't want you to know where I'm at. Because once you call these guys, I see all these videos showing everything, and some of them are really common. Everybody already knows about them anyway, so those ones I don't really care. I'll just, you know, this is how you get there, this is where you go. But some of them aren't very common. And the problem is you have all these guys trying to make YouTube channels, trying to show everywhere to ride in Arizona, and you have all these crazy people flocking to those places. I don't know, do I sound like a terrible person for saying that? I am, you know, born and raised here, and some spots I just want to keep kind of sacred without the hustle and bustle of too many people. So, yeah. Or either I won't make a video about those places, or I just won't tell you where I'm at. Ha, 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 ha. So, nevertheless, the point is I'm going to make videos with riding and with my normal how-to. This is what you do, or this is something that's going on, or needs to be brought to your attention, or yada, 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 yada. I'm going to do both. I'm going to try to keep pushing out one every week, or one of each every week is my plan. We'll see how that goes, see if I can work that in. But I think I will try to put a video like this one out during the week, and then the ride video I think I'm just going to shoot for Sundays. So yeah, so, but I won't plan on what video will be during the week. It could be a Wednesday, it could be a Monday, it could be a Friday, but then the riding one will only be on Sundays no matter what. And it was, for some reason I don't put one out on Sunday at all, that means there wasn't a ride video that week. But that's the plan on what to do. But I'll just leave Sunday only for ride videos. So I'll probably say this whole thing again on the first ride video I do on the first Sunday, so people kind of know what's going on. So let's get back to the video. Alrighty, got you guys flipped around. Sorry for all that blabbing and talking at the beginning, but now back to this this shield stuff here that everybody like sees it. And I admit I'm super lazy. I'm not going to take this tarp off just for this video. I've had everybody see this pretty much before, how I've done this in here. A little bit of dark, but if you take the seat off on this machine, it is, oh, wow. Well, that's not how that comes off really. Let me figure that out. Whoa. All right. You'll just see that it's just laying. It's literally laying on top of this stuff. And I mean, I've seen some videos where these guys go buy these heat shield things to put here, and some companies make it, and people go, well, do you do it like this for a certain reason? Well, this extra layer hanging over the front, not really. I was just trying to get something here in the middle, just because my son said one time it was warm, him sitting in the middle, and I can't figure out why. But for me, was it ever an issue? No, not at all. But like I said, this was really inexpensive, like 20 bucks. You go get this stuff, and I just laid it onto, it's not glued down, it's nothing. It's just sitting there, and the seat on top of it keeps it from moving. I've went down the highway with this thing on the flatbed, and that stuff don't come out or fly out. It just stays there. So it was a real easy way, and it kind of stops a little bit of the heat, but I don't think the heat was ever bad at all. But my son never said anything anymore. I think it's all psychological in your brain to think, oh, and the heat's coming up. But maybe not, because I did notice this later. I went underneath, and the heat shield underneath had actually come off, and it was just like I actually caught it on the skid. I'm amazed it didn't blow off the machine, but it had been there for a long time. And that's what, I don't know if I can get down there. Let's see if I can get down there, everybody. Get on my hands and knees. Probably gonna wreck my shoes doing this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. You guys see the heat shield up there? Is it coming off again? By God, it's coming off again. Well, look at that. Oh, it's not coming. I think that's the tape I put on coming off. You know what? Let's get a flashlight. Let's look at that. Alrighty, so I hit pause there. This is the tape that I put on that. It's just like if you have like a water heater or vent duct tape kind of thing. It's a heat shield itself. That's what I put on that. And not just that, I actually got double-sided Gorilla Tape and put it on that heat shield that came off underneath it. And which, honestly, the whole point of this video is to tell you that heat shield that comes with it is plenty. It's plenty good enough. But let me see if I can get back under here with the flashlight. And yeah, so it's that tape I put on there, which is funny because there you can see it better. Hopefully it ain't too bad, guys. So the piece of the heat shield that came off, it's actually staying on there just fine. It's the tape that's coming off. That's too funny. Well, I can fix it. So the whole point of this is, guys, see, there's a heat shield on the back wall too. And it's just because there's exhaust there. That's what's generating most of the heat. It isn't really the engine. Everybody always tries to say it's the engine. It's not the engine, because the engine's farther back. It's the exhaust. So two things. If you're really complaining about it, you can go get exhaust wrap that you can wrap these exhausts, and that will reduce the heat. Or check to see if you're missing that heat shield, because it looks like they fall off really easy. Or go and $20 and put that up there. Now, that's my advice for fixing the heat problem. This is really cheap. Like I said, probably under $20. I don't know what the tape cost, but moving on from that, that's how you would fix it. And I'm probably just gonna rip that piece of tape off because it doesn't look like it's holding anything on there anyways. And come over here. Now, you're like, why do you have the Foreman out? Okay, the engine of the Foreman's right here. Look, your seat, the engine's right there at your crotch. Right there. If you open this up, which I don't think I'm gonna take it all apart, open it up. There's the engine. Now you can take your covers off right here, and there's a little bit of that heat shield aluminum stuff right here, no thicker than what's on that. People have been riding these machines for years, and they don't sit there and complain, it's too hot, I need something to block the heat from my tush or from my crotch. We just rode the shit out of them. So what it is, in your brain, you're sitting on your butt turning the steering wheel. You start thinking, I want it to feel like my truck feels. Well, I don't feel no heat whatsoever. You're riding an off-road machine with an engine right underneath your butt. Okay? Think about that. It's gonna be hot. Did you complain when you rode this too? If you did, then you just got complaining issues, because same thing. I'm just saying, guys, just saying. Why are we whining about the heat when we're sitting when we didn't whine about the heat here when we're sitting? Or maybe you did. I don't know. I never did. And I never do over here. Yeah, does it get a little warm? Yeah, but does it get a little warm when you ride this too? Yeah. But you had no option. This is what you rode. Nobody was putting heat stuff like that on the front of your machine, or were you? And I didn't know about it. I don't know. Whole point of me on covering the Foreman is just to make that statement and correlation between machines. And everybody goes, well, I'll just get the side-by-side that has the engine in the back instead of underneath. Well, you do what you want to do, sweetheart. That's all up to you. I'm just trying to tell you. Why are we whining about it? But if you are, this will help. But is it a 100% fix? Nah. Unless you want to take your engine and completely just shove it over that way somewhere. And hey, and this is an issue for you, go buy a Jeep and keep going off-road. Or go buy the side-by-side that has the whatever in the back, the engine in the back. But you know what's sad about that? If it's a two-seater and the engine in the back, then your back gets hot, because it's still going to generate heat from the engine no matter what. And if you got a 4-seater and people are going, well, I never feel the heat. Well, put your passengers in the back seat and they're going to feel the heat from the engine in the back. No matter what, engines give off heat. All right, am I rambling on enough, guys? Yes, I have. So there's an easy fix, if you want to call it, or semi-solution to your complaining of your bottom getting heated. But I'll tell you what, come this summer, you're all going to be like, or sorry, summer. Did I say summer? Jeez Louise, man. Winter. Come winter time, whoa, built-in heater. And if you live like somewhere where it snows, holy moly. And it only gets the highs like in the 70s where you live your whole life. Man, these machines would be awesome. I'd be like, man, built-in heater all the time. I'm sorry, just saying. Something to think about. All right, I'm rambling on too much. Everybody, look forward to the how-to or solution videos. Like I said, Monday through Friday, and then every Sunday we're going to start dropping in some new riding videos. And I'm going to try to make those not super long either, but I hope those will be enjoyable. And if you guys, leave comments of what you might want to see or where you might want to see me go in Arizona, I'll try my best. So keep the powder dry, and we'll see you guys on the next one.